This is Kathy DeBoer, Executive Director at the American Volleyball Coaches Association. This recruiting tip of the week is brought to you by the Carolina region, an affiliate partner of the American Volleyball Coaches Association. NCAA research shows that about 1/3 of college-bound volleyball players receive an offer of aid before their junior year of high school, meaning a number of them commit to a college before their senior year, the National Letter of Intent signing year. There's also a lot of evidence that while the institution is a factor, as is distance from home, the major factor in a prospect's decision-making is the coach. So what happens if a prospect commits and the coach leaves, quits, or is fired before they get there? The answer depends on whether the coach's departure happens before or after the signing of the National Letter of Intent in November of the prospect's senior year. If it takes place before signing date, everyone understands that the prospect may have a change of heart, and the recruiting process will resume. At the very least, it is acceptable for other college coaches to inquire about a player's decision and see if they are open to an alternative choice. If the coach's departure is after the player has signed a National Letter of Intent, the process is considerably more difficult. The contract represented by the NLI is between the prospect and the institution, not the prospect and a particular coach. So while everyone agrees that coaches figure predominantly in prospects' decisions on what school to attend, the NLI, once signed, generally ties the player to that school for the following year. There are special circumstances under which a player can appeal and be released from the NLI, but these are generally related to a change in their personal circumstances, like a crisis at home or an injury, rather than a staff change at the institution. The recruiting process is a lot like learning to play. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. You can't rush it or force it. And just like in a match, the worst thing to do is panic. Stay calm and keep learning. And that is our recruiting tip of the week. Thanks for your membership in the Carolina region.